What if I told you that in the middle of rising global tensions, conflicting claims, and soaring oil prices, a single statement from Iran has just exposed a deeper geopolitical game unfolding behind the scenes? Because right now, a senior representative of Iran's supreme leader has publicly dismissed Pakistan's role as a mediator in the ongoing West Asia conflict, and the reason behind that claim is raising serious questions worldwide. In a recent statement, Abdul Majid Hakim Elahi, Iran's representative in India, made it absolutely clear Pakistan has no role in any mediation between Iran and the United States. According to him, the idea that Islamabad is facilitating talks isn't just inaccurate, it's misleading. And here's where it gets interesting. He suggested that these claims may not be about diplomacy at all, but rather an attempt to influence global oil prices. Now think about that for a second. At a time when oil markets are already on edge due to ongoing conflict, even the hint of negotiations can calm prices or at least slow their rise. And that's exactly what Elahi is implying. That talk of peace efforts might be more about market psychology than actual diplomacy. He went even further, saying that some countries are being used to create the impression of dialogue, when in reality, no serious negotiations are happening. But this isn't happening in isolation. Over the past few weeks, Pakistan has been repeatedly mentioned as a potential mediator in the conflict, alongside countries like Turkey and Egypt. At the same time, global oil prices have surged dramatically, crossing major thresholds as uncertainty grows around supply routes. Strait of Hormuz is a critical artery for the world's energy flow, and that's what makes this situation so complex. On one side, there are claims of backchannel diplomacy, possible negotiations, and efforts to prevent escalation. On the other side, Iran is firmly rejecting those narratives, calling them exaggerated, or even strategically planted. Elahi also emphasized that Iran does not want the war to continue, and believes that global powers should step in to stop the conflict. But at the same time, he made it clear that the outcome ultimately depends on the countries that initiated the hostilities, adding another layer of tension to an already. It means we're looking at more than just a geopolitical conflict. We're seeing a battle of narratives, a situation where information itself becomes a tool, where statements about talks and peace can move billions of dollars in global markets, and where even the role of a country like Pakistan can become part of a much larger strategic equation. Because in today's world, it's not just about who is negotiating, it's about who controls the story. And as this situation continues to evolve, one thing is certain: the truth is still unfolding, and the stakes couldn't be higher.